Just wanted to respond to you verbally. Sometimes on social media, or like when you're texting, it's sometimes hard for me to get my point across. So I just wanted to just put this quick video together to make sure you understood what I was saying. And you might understand exactly what I'm saying and just disagree, and I'm fine with that. But I just wanted to make sure that you at least understood what I was trying to say, because sometimes I think when I come across, it may come across as I'm being condescending, and I'm not. But I just want to make sure you understand what I'm saying so that we're clear. Not trying to change your mind or anything like that. That's not my job. But I just wanted to give you the information and make sure that you understood it. Okay? So you're correct. I'm not disagreeing. There are 12 hours in a day. Where I think the disconnect is, and where I think your basis is off, is you're assuming that the hours always consist of 60-minute time frames. That's where the problem lies. Okay? So let me explain it to you like this. All right. So you have a day. Oh, come on. You have a day that begins at 6 a.m. and that day goes to 6 p.m. Alright? And like you said, there's 12 hours in a day. Alright? So we tell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? So 12 hours in the daylight part of a day. I think we both understand that. Okay? Now, because there's 12 hours in a day, we can safely assume that each one of these hours are simply 60 minutes each. So 60 minutes, 60 minutes, 60 minutes, 60 minutes, 60 minutes, and so on and so forth until 6 p.m. All right? Now, as we both understand, there's days where, or times in the seasons where the days are a little bit shorter, okay? So let's say during the winter time, now the sun now sets at 5 p.m. instead of 6 p.m., all right? But remember, there's still 12 hours in a day. But here's where the mistake is being made. Instead of these being 60 minutes, 60 minutes, 60 minutes, 60 minutes, because now the sun is setting earlier, what the Jews would do is they would take this same time frame and they would modify the hours or the time frame within each hour, so the sun would still go down at 5 p.m., but you would still have a 12-hour day. So instead of a 60-minute day, I'm not a mathematician, so just please, so this won't be mathematically correct, but I'm just using this as an example. So instead of each one of these days being 60-minute days, what they would do is they would make them 63 minutes, or whatever the time frame would be, and you would still have 12 of these 63-minute time frames. So the sun would still set at 5 p.m. There would still be 12 hours in a day, yet the daylight time is not consisted of 12 60-minute time parts. If I'm explaining that, I hope you understand what I'm saying, okay? So that's why I'm saying, yes, there are 12 hours in a day, but it's not based on a 60-minute time frame as we have today. Their 60-minute time frames vary depending on what time the sun set. So whatever time the sun set here, they would keep the 60-minute time frames, but they would just modify however many minutes were in the hour.